For our service week, I attended two different speeches. One of them was from Sarah Casali, who did the talks about divorce and just all the work she does with them. And the other one is Pastor Aaron Hauser, I believe, and he talked about how focusing on faith is good, but also not neglecting others that you care about and just being there for people. I'll start with Sarah Casali first. Her speech, it was very kind of eye-opening. She talked about marriage and just like how, like, she honestly was kind of very depressing how she talked about it, about how like most marriages end in divorce, especially second marriages, and I think it's like 70% divorce rate. It was definitely a very sad topic to hear about, but I mean, it was eye-opening. She talked about a lot of the work that she did, about how she would have to help kids, or she's the one who decided where kids would go with their families, which just having a cousin who my cousin was adopted from, they fostered her for 3 years, and just knowing the stories that she went through before the adoption, before she was with my family first, it is really hard to hear the sad times about that. But then having somebody good like her in your court trials definitely helps, because I know my aunt and uncle, they fought really hard to get custody of my cousin, because she had a very abusive family. She was born with meth withdrawals because her mom was on meth the entire pregnancy, and just she's still struggling from it. She's 7 now, but she still has effects from all that stuff. She was abused for the 3 years before we got her, and you can tell, like, even though she was so young, it still affects her every day. And then Pastor Aaron Hauser, he talked about how being in faith is good and all. I mean, he was a pastor, he was with the church, but he was with it so much that he ended up neglecting his wife and hurting his relationship a lot, to where he had to step away from the church just so he could be with her more. And that kind of opened his eyes, and he started opening up like a little kids clinic where he would take like youth out, like just on hikes, and just be with them, because like that's one of the most important things. It's not even just trying to fix their problems, it's just listening to them and being there with them. And then for our backpack project, it was me, Dylan, Ray, and Ben. We split up into groups. Me and Dylan went to Goodwill. We bought colored pencils, some drawing books, some just books, bought clothes for them, bought jerseys. I mean, it's nothing much, but it's hopefully helping them out somehow. It was nice to be able to do that for something. I'm glad that the class had us do that. I'm glad that we were supposed to do that, because I know it helps a lot of people. And that was what I did for SLP service week.